Hey everyone, welcome to the Challenge Wisconsin Season 2. First off, shout out to the East Shore Intergenerational Community Center for helping us get a great location for today's game. A great cast, great twist. It's going to be in duos this season. More will be explained later on. But let's head on out there right now and talk to the players. And I think this will be pretty fun, right? Let's get this going. Oh, this will be fun. All right. Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Thanks, everyone. Welcome to Challenge Wisconsin Season 2.
Yeah.
Love everyone's reactions. Love to see everyone out here today. I think we should just go right into it, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that was an intense yesterday. Wow.
Gotcha.
We're excited.
I'm excited for everyone here today too. All right. So let's go. Let's start off the game. Last season, I think a lot of people know, a lot of massive stuff happened. A lot of big things went on. Everything was interchangeable within the season. This season, yes and no. This season is going to be taking place in duos. One man and one woman on each duo. But some of y'all are going to be choosing who is in your duo in this first challenge. Here's how your first challenge is going to go. Which, first off, men take a step over here, women take a step over there for a few seconds.
Team bad.
All right. Hey! Damn straight, man. Control. All right. Here's how it's going to go on. First off, women, you're going to start behind that line of traffic cones all the way down there. You're going to run up. Men, you're going to be blindfolded and your arms tied with a bandana.
That's so hard.
I'm not going to follow up with that, Trinity. I don't think I'm going to follow up with that one yet.
Will it make the final cut?
It might.
I'm enjoying
This is what
it.
you get me.
All right.
My application.
Oh, dear God. All right. So here's what's going to happen. Woman, you're not allowed to talk for this entire challenge. Men, you cannot take off your blindfold this entire challenge. Let me finish. Sorry. All right, woman, you're going to run from behind those traffic cones all the way over here. You're going to pick one of the blindfolded men you want. You untie the bandana from off the wrist, tied around your neck, tap the guy on the shoulder. Men, once you get that tap on your shoulder, you do 10 push-ups. Then the woman, you lead the men all the way to the table down there. There are 7 puzzles that you'll have to complete. But like I said, men, you can't take off your blindfolds this challenge. So the woman, it kind of comes down to you. If you think you have your puzzle done, tap on the table really hard, flail your arms, get my attention. If you don't have it right, you keep going till you get it right. If you have it right, you win. You become the MVPs for this round. And a couple twists with this that I want to say right now. If you are the MVPs every round of the season, unless said otherwise, you will pick one duo at the elimination ceremony to be immune from the vote. Then it goes to the non-MVPs. Every person in every duo will have their own individual vote. They will vote on one duo to go into the elimination ceremony. Then it goes back to the MVPs who will vote on the second set of nominees to go into the elimination challenge. Then the duo, whichever one goes in, 2 go in, 1 comes out. I'll say it that way. Yeah? Yeah, there's some tiebreaker rules. So first off, if the MVPs cannot decide on a duo to be immune, the first set of nominees choose who's immune before the MVPs make their nominees. If the non-MVPs cannot decide on a duo to send in and keep tying and can't break it, the MVPs pick the first set of nominees. If the MVPs cannot decide on a second pair of nominees, the MVPs and their immune duo will go in. I'll remind everyone of this later on at the elimination ceremony.
Thank you.
So with that in mind, first challenge, high stakes. Actually, let me say this actually. You want to know what you're playing for? The winning, ding ding. The winning duo will get $300 to their name.
Whoa!
Bucket went up a little bit, I would say.
This will be fun.
Yeah, this will be fun. All right, so with that in mind, I want to thank everyone for coming out here today. I hope we have a great season. Hope everyone has fun and is on their best behavior as well. And let's make this a hell of a season.
I just told the guys that if anybody wants me, just to pick me. I'm not the best at puzzles, but I'm not going to admit that. I do have a few guys that I have an idea of who I want to partner with, but the hard part is two, and I don't want to hurt one's feelings if I pick the other one. So if they pick me, then I don't have to hurt any feelings. Woo, but I want to win it.
I'm tied up, so I feel pretty good. I think that I'm excited to see who my partner is, and I just hope I don't die.
All right, Nick.
Yeah, what up?
Confessional right now. How are you feeling?
I mean, it's kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie.
Fishing for confession.
Hey, we'll see what happens.
All right.
Oh, this will be fun.
Confessional right now. How are you feeling?
Is this me?
Yes.
Come on, Michael.
I'm just gonna see where the universe leads me. I'm sure whoever picks me will be an amazing partner, and we're gonna kill it.
When it's Survivor Wisconsin Challenge Madness and you have to be blindfolded to win your partner, I can't really think of anything else funny to say right now.
I don't know. The reveal for my partner is going to be pretty fascinating. So we'll see. This is a pretty awesome twist. So we're off to a good start.
Well, I just didn't realize that I signed up for Love is Blind, but I'm here for it, man. I'm along for the ride.
I am feeling great. I think I'm most worried actually because I lack upper body strength about the push-ups, but I think we'll do good.
Just a reminder, I told everyone this off camera. Like I mentioned to all y'all and the men, if the men take off their blindfolds or the woman talk to their partner during this challenge, automatic DQ from this specific challenge. All right? All right, remember, these are the men you're going to be paired up with the entire season. Oh. I don't know.
Do we believe it? Do we believe it?
I never said this. All right. Woman ready. No talking. Feet behind the cones. Ready? First challenge for the MVP. Go!
One,
Direct.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, let's go. Where are you? Okay. I'm with you. Keep me safe. I know you can't talk, but I know you're saying I will keep you safe. I trust you.
All right, people are head back. I'm not going to say names, but people are on their way back. The puzzles are first come, first serve. Once you pick one, you cannot switch.
All right, you got it.
Remember, if you think you have it, tap your hand on the table, flail your arm, get my attention. Make sure your pieces are on the table as well. A lot of these puzzles should hopefully be equal difficulty. As I said before, puzzles are first come, first serve.
Oops, sorry.
Don't grab my butt.
Okay, there's no way.
Puzzle die.
Who's this?
I believe in my undisclosed female partner.
You got this.
Dan, I hear you.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Who's grabbing my butt like that?
I don't know if someone else did, but I was the initial one.
Sorry to my partner.
Dan,
I'm
why
cheering
are
for my
you-
partner. Why are they cold?
No, why are you touching me like that?
Oh,
Oh, this will be fun.
Oh, this will be fun.
Hey, Nolan, can you just shut up? This is our partner's moment, and you're really ruining it.
All right, everyone, I just want to say welcome to Gibbs Games.
let's give these, baby.
Oh,
Good job, partner.
You got this, partner.
I think my partner got it already.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he's killing it.
Oh, I thought you meant actually.
No, I am.
Tap the table. Tap the table.
Oh, do you win?
Kaylee gets it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kelly.
Callie and Ben are the MVPs.
Oh, no way! Holy shit, dude! Holy fuck!
I'm actually really surprised that I won. Like I didn't think that was gonna happen at all. But I'm glad I won it.
All right,
Holy shit!
everyone, stand over here. Men, take off your blindfold. See who your partner is.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry. And you can see I was crying.
You're a fucking legend!
Crystal,
Oh
Crystal, I'm telling
Oh,
this to you.
shit.
The puzzle
Oh,
piece
shit.
on the table. All right, everyone,
Alright.
Listen up.
Thank you. Did not want to yell. First off, congratulations to Ben and Kaylee, our first MVP. Callie, and Ben, you two are the first MVPs of the season. You two are safe at the elimination ceremony. You two are going to pick one duo to be anew. If you two cannot decide, you can't decide a duo, the first set of nominees decide a duo. If the MVPs tie and cannot decide on who to send in any way, shape, or form whatsoever, the MVPs decide the first set of nominees. If the MVPs cannot unanimously decide on the nominees, Ben and Kaylee, you two, and then Will, you two, Callie, sorry. I'm now in. Ben and Callie, you two, and then you and Carrie, you two will go in by default tonight. If you cannot choose the second set of nominees. Now, I wish you all the best of luck. No one wants to be the first one out of the game. I have a lot of fun stuff planned, so good luck, everyone. And on in strategize.
Hey everyone, what is up? This is Richie. I hope y'all are enjoying the Challenge Wisconsin Season 2 premiere right now. And if you are, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in playing Season 3, taking place later this year, apply now and the link in our description. And if you want to keep up with the latest news and latest fun stuff, go follow our Instagram at ChallengeWisco. I'll put it right here for y'all to see. Go follow us for a very fun time. Keep watching. Hope y'all enjoy the season. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.
Those are the dice rolls, so the fact is that like we got down there fast, we got here fast.
Yeah,
and we did well blindfolded. And
Yeah.
we'll do great when we have our eyes.
So I do think that we will be threatened. You just look strong. And
Shucks. So do you.
Well, and you talked about going to the challenge camp, so I just want to give you a heads up. I feel like some of our strategy can be to intimidate folks, like they'll lose in the elimination process. Like not in like a threat way, but in like a stand in our power kind of a way.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I don't want to come across like a dick, but at the same time, like I'm not worried about any eliminations.
So I think as long as we like spook people a little bit with that, I think that would help us. And then I have a few relationships, which I'll explain more, but we'll run them about a little bit and try not to make sure that we're not first in.
Yeah.
So we would win.
No, well, I think we'll be in a good spot to see how the game unfolds.
Yeah. You're looking at the future winners of the season.
I'm glad that I did okay. So.
Hell yeah.
The first challenge, I think we're off with a bang. The whole like blindfold, not knowing who your partner is going to be till the very end was interesting. I'm really happy I got Rachel though. She's one of the like 2 or 3 ladies in the very beginning that I kind of had in mind that I wanted to have. She seems like a really good competitor. And I can already tell she's a little bit connected too. So that's good because I don't know anyone coming into the game. I'm trying my best to remember everybody's name, but the bandanas are a help because I can remember colors.
Talking this whole time.
No, this shit looks like a
challenge.
vape.
The women weren't allowed to speak.
Yeah, the women weren't allowed to speak.
Here, you can talk.
Which I feel like was the
Yeah, we
statement
weren't
on
allowed to speak, and Dan was
society.
surprised I picked him.
This shit looks like a vape.
Surprised you picked him.
Yeah, I was surprised too. But he was really annoying. He wouldn't let me. I'm like, just fucking run.
I can't believe I'm here with the Dom from season 5,
Yes,
Captain's
Dom.
Curse.
I just told Jacqueline,
I
I'm
played
like, you picked a
7,
good
9,
one.
and 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I watched a bunch of them before I played my first time, just to like kind of see what I was
Hey
getting
Ben,
into.
do you have an idea of who you might save?
I'm not sure. I need to talk to Callie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Callie legend, bro. Callie fucking legend. I actually think I was the last one picked. I could just tell from the footsteps and stuff around me. Fucking beast. And I was upset because like I I wanted Callie and Miss Amanda are the two that I barely got a chance to talk to before the game started, and so now like obviously I have a built-in reason to get to know Callie. Seems awesome. She's obviously just killed that fucking puzzle. She told me she's never done it before too, so good for her. I think we are probably going to save Nolan and Miss Amanda. Nolan is probably the person I want to work with the most, and obviously Callie and Miss Amanda know each other. I think it makes too much sense. I don't think anyone's going to actually be that annoyed about it. I need to talk to Callie transparently, but I'm also like definitely would be down to have like conversations with everyone.
Yeah.
I just don't know where her head's at.
Just make both of our pairs here immune.
Guys, I low-key think I was the last one picked. I low-key think I was the last one picked because I heard all the footsteps coming and like I just was not getting tapped. I've low-key been like kind of killing it socially with like Jacqueline and Crystal and Michael and pretty much everyone except Nick, who's not Nick and Aya. I really don't know how this game works and what the optimal strategy is, so we're probably just gonna save Nolan and Miss Amanda. But go Callie, legend. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say yeah.
Yeah, I mean like Nolan's like my guy, and obviously like Miss Amanda. So. I'm gonna keep calling her Miss Amanda. I gotta be respectful.
Yeah.
I was told call her Miss Amanda. So okay, sick, cool.
Yeah.
You are such a legend.
Thanks.
That was so awesome. I was like yes. Okay, cool. I don't think so. Is the only choice we have to make right now? We just save one pair.
And who are you gonna put for elimination?
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So who are the other pairs? Let's think. Dan and Trinity are a pair.
Yeah.
Blue is Crystal and no, Jacqueline and Dom.
Yeah.
Yellow is I don't even know.
Crystal
And Michael, Crystal and Michael.
And then there's Victoria and
Who else is left? Nick. Which Nick? She's probably with one of the Nicks.
yeah.
Wait, Nick, who's your partner? Rachel. Okay, so that's green. We were trying to just like keep the pairs straight. Yeah. What's up? Thank you, Rachel. And then Nick E is probably with Victoria.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, well, who do we want to put in?
I don't know.
Like, no one's giving me a reason to like distress them.
Yeah, no, me neither. I don't have any like bad feelings about anyone
No,
yet.
me neither. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I gotta feel bad doing Dan and Trinity because they brought the snacks. But also it could be funny. Let's see.
Honestly, actually, kind of Rachel.
Okay, tell me why. I'm not
feel
disagreeing.
like-
I'm just curious.
No. I feel like she just is acting nice towards everyone.
Okay.
And then like she's gonna turn her back on everyone
Okay.
because
Okay.
she's
So
like
that-
really overly friendly.
Yeah. So that's green. So that's okay. I hear you there. I don't disagree.
Okay.
Let's just run through our other options. Make sure
Yeah.
Michael and Crystal are fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
they're both cool. And who's the other one? Blue, Dom, and Jacqueline. I like them too.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we could do if you want to do Rachel and Nick. That's fine with me.
I feel mean. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I mean, we gotta do someone, right? Otherwise, we go in.
Yeah.
And I think that's as good a reason as any, unless we wanted to do. No, I think that makes the most sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a better reason.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. Peace. I got you, bro.
How are you feeling with your partner, Ben?
Good. Definitely. I think it was a good choice. And yeah.
Are there anybody that you're feeling weird about want to put into elimination?
I have someone, but I'm not sure yet, honestly. Like how I feel yet.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts going into this game?
I hope I make it pretty far or win.
Right, but how many numbers do we need in order to
take
like
out
competition wise? Not
friendship,
Is
social,
us
Right.
that stuff, and we have to worry about that. Because
Yeah.
we're going to be the ones competing with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. enough of
Like
this
I was in the
stuff.
back.
that.
I literally like I picked Dan at the end. Like literally, it was like two of us. I like got there at the end.
No, I think you should have.
No, but I got there. Like I was scared. Like anyone could have picked him because I was slow.
In my opinion, us women would not.
I think it makes sense for you to pick me too because people are going to assume we work together anyway. So now if we're a pair, it's
And
like
why not win
it
together?
is.
My gosh.
I don't want to win with him.
Oh shit, you gotta win with a guy who needs to make it be your husband. You should.
Come on.
I know.
You guys are on the same wavelength.
We've never played anything together, so this is kind of exciting. So,
Okay, but back to
yeah.
the game because we only have 5 minutes.
Yes, we.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well,
Well,
Victoria, the only couple that aren't
But
here.
like, I really like him.
Yeah.
He likes it.
So who are we? I
Yeah.
like Nick a
Well,
lot.
Ben.
So wait, so who are we voting to happen?
So
They're gonna go against each
Ben
other.
and Kelly will pick one of us to be immune. One
Yes.
couple is going to be immune.
Kelly and forgot the other. Is that
Ben.
mother daughter?
Oh, Amanda and Callie. Yes.
Amanda's Amelia's mom, yeah?
Yes, and Callie's sister is 18. She's 18.
Oh, Kelly is Amelia's sister?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming Callie would probably
Probably pick
save
Amanda. And who's Amanda's partner?
I have no idea.
Amanda's with Nolan.
No, not Nolan.
Yeah, Amanda's with Nolan.
Okay.
Yeah, so Amelia's family paired up
And
with
you know what?
Nolan and
Ben's
Ben.
really good friends with Nolan, so I have a feeling they might pick Amanda and Nolan.
Probably.
Okay.
So that's just like.
Okay,
probably
how do
off
we
the
feel
table.
about? So when we vote, what's going to happen? Is that person voted out, or is there a challenge?
There's a
go to a
challenge.
challenge.
Because,
Against each
Because
other.
then Ben and Kelly will also
Against-
decide someone to go against the couple we vote to play. And then those two couples face off, and whoever loses is eliminated. Unless there's a twist, because Richie said only one couple will go out, but that's all safe for now. So there's a possibility that maybe just one on each team is eliminated, and the people
Okay.
remaining become a new duo. You
Okay.
know?
Hi everyone. It was fun to race the girls, and I picked Dan, of course, even though I was telling people I wasn't going to. And I was like, I'm gonna pick him.
Move the mic so everyone can hear. Look at how good we're doing.
I know. Well, because we like just ended. Hey, nice to see you too. I feel
Are
really
we
good.
in the way being with? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. So, but yes, the consensus, if we had to guess,
It sucks.
or had
I
to
know.
guess, the
All
immune couple will be Amanda
And I
and
think that's a good. I think that's a good match.
Yep, I agree.
who I am saying
to
for
see what
future
happens with that.
rounds.
So
I'm
I'm
wild.
Here, wait.
Oh wait.
I can only film one group at a time.
Oh wait, here. We're not saying anything intelligent.
Okay.
Sorry. We're not saying anything intelligent.
But I think that's
What,
where
is that what they were all talking about? Okay. Because what we were thinking was Ben's really good friends with Nolan, and I mean, Callie's going to pick her mom.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm thinking that they're definitely going to save them. But
So-
Ben wants to talk to people, so I'm not sure if that's what's happening.
Right.
However, I'm scared about like who they would pick to go. So what I'm trying to understand what's going to happen is like we're going to vote for someone to be in the challenge,
Right.
and then who's voting on, or is that duo picking someone to go against?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
This is really complicated.
Oh my gosh, what's going on?
Hello.
Hi.
We just figured we'd bounce around and
Yes.
hear what people
What were
are
you
saying.
guys thinking? We haven't talked to you guys at all.
I know we haven't chatted.
Yeah,
I don't
where
even
have
know.
you guys been?
We're like walking around just being like, wait, who's everybody's name?
Yeah. That's a good idea.
So
I
you
know.
guys are partners.
Yes.
Yes, we are. Yep.
I'm sorry. Also, wait, Dominic and
Jacqueline.
No, I was gonna say. I say Jacqueline. Because then Crystal. Because I haven't really spoken with you, and I haven't spoken with Crystal. So I'm like, then you're with Dan, right?
Yeah.
I am.
What was her name again?
Nick.
Nick. Okay.
There's two Nicks though. So Nick.
Okay. That makes it easy because I'm Dominic. So
Dominic. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have thoughts?
We think that that they're gonna save Nolan and Amanda.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Like I don't
That-
see
that
why.
would-
Yeah.
What
would
is
make
Ben
more
saying?
sense to me.
He said he has to reevaluate because he didn't get the rules.
Oh.
Yeah, I think my guess is it's still going to be Nolan and Amanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest one to say.
Yeah, and Nolan's really good friends with them.
Yeah, so it makes sense
Yeah.
they both pair.
Yeah.
Right.
it'll-
Couples.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep in mind for later.
Did they say anything else of like who else they would be considering or no? No.
Not too much. I barely got to
just
talk to
curious.
Nolan because then he
Yeah.
went to go talk to Ben also. And
Okay, I just want to make sure I have it straight. So they're voting for someone to be immune, like a
Mhm.
group to be immune.
And it's likely no one.
Right.
Likely.
Okay. Okay. And then are they also voting for someone to go into?
I think
Yes,
to my
but they
understanding,
pick,
and then
so
the rest of
essentially
us are voting.
it's 3 picks. Their pick 1 and 3, or pick 2. So
Okay,
they pick
I
immune.
see.
We pick the first pair, and then they pick
There you
who
go.
goes
Okay.
against.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay.
That was perfect.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Well said.
I get it, guys.
Ooh, yes, that's awesome. Okay.
So
Oh, this is complicated. I really don't know.
there's so few options.
I know.
It's hard that it's pairs, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
literally.
It's like no matter what, there's 8 people that are automatically being thrown in.
Yeah.
8 out of 14. So
But not good.
not 8. I can't do math. It's 4.
It's 4. It's still
We
not
got what you were
good.
saying.
No.
Yeah.
Understood.
It's 4 out of 14, which is not as bad, but
Yeah.
For sure.
Who's the yellow?
as Michael and Crystal.
So we hear them.
Yeah, the,
I haven't had a
Crystal
chance.
goes hard.
Okay.
Queen
Does she?
Crystal.
Well, she's played Allergies before too.
I mean, the
Oh,
other thing is we don't know
yeah, I
people's
thought she had.
I really like
History,
Crystal.
yeah.
I know, like, are you a puzzle whiz? Are you
Yeah.
athletic as fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the
I
guys
thought-
here,
oh,
look,
I
She's
thought
very
this was
some of the
personable.
guys here are really fucking fit. Like,
Interesting.
you look at their tree trunk legs, and I'm like, okay, runner. I don't want to go against you.
Right.
Yeah.
That is true. That's a threat. I mean,
I'm saying, 'cause
that's
I
a good
think
consideration.
Yeah.
He,
Because
Yeah.
I said he could be a runner. I could believe that. Yeah.
he looks fit.
Yeah.
Nick also looks fit.
Michael.
Okay.
Michael.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ah.
Honestly,
You
yeah.
see them tree
Telling
trunks
you.
On the shirts.
I'm
Yeah, I
bad.
did.
I am too. I'm the worst.
Yeah.
I was
Save my
like,
floor.
yeah, it looks like runner.
Whenever you're talking to
Like,
someone,
just be like,
Just be like, I need that. It needs to be on the
Yeah,
front
right.
though, for
Yeah.
real.
I know. I
That's what I'm
know.
saying.
this is already a mess. It makes it harder with everyone in duos because if someone's going to be immune, well, there's already another couple immune, so chances are there's a high chance of going into elimination.
There's 3. 1 is safe, so it's either Jacqueline and him or Crystal and
Michael. Okay. Talk to her and fill it out. Yeah.
Cool.
But we'll go with that initial name.
yeah, I'm good
Okay.
for that.
Is the best for us to try and push Ben for like the
For the house vote, right? Oh, I forgot there's a house vote.
Yeah, because you guys can choose someone to go in, but then we're going to choose someone else to go in.
Oh.
And yeah, our options are very limited because it's pairs.
Is it like pairs vote together?
No, pairs still get their own
Individual votes.
Yeah.
Okay. That might actually switch things.
Yeah.
I completely forgot there's a house vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have 2 decisions. You have to put someone in
Okay, so
after we
I'm
put someone in, and you have to make someone immune.
Okay. Okay, can we have another minute?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. That's what I meant. I don't know how this fucking game works. Okay. Okay, so who do we think, like, so let's say we make the same decision we were going to. We save, or we put Rachel and Nick in. Who do we think the house will vote?
I don't know. I feel like nobody really is like disagreeing on anything, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I do know that, like, obviously some of us, like, know each other from the Survivor Wisconsin stuff, so I'm trying to avoid that being, like, a big block that always because it's, like, boring.
Yeah.
I wonder if we... All right, hear me out. If we put other Nick and Victoria in, the reason I say that is that's 1 from Survivor Wisconsin, 1 not, and that kind of makes, like, the rest of the vote fair.
Okay, yeah.
But...
No, yeah, no.
Because if we do Rachel and other Nick, that's like the Survivor Wisconsin block can just like dominate the vote.
Okay, yeah, we can do what you said.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
I think it's my time. Maybe like I know there's some people who know each other wanted to do like 1 from like each of those groups to kind of keep the voting fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do that. Okay, wait. What are their names?
Nick, E, and Victoria.
Okay.
Nick. The 2 Nicks, and then Rachel and I.
I'll bet.
But I have 2 pairs.
Solid for her. And then, I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I feel really good with Ben and Nolan. So
Mhm.
they're partners. We can also run with that group.
Yeah, I'm game to start us.
I think we just want to be as good as possible with as many groups as possible. Just so
Honestly,
we,
yeah.
I'm fine with playing the middle,
Personally, I
and we
feel
can
like
we can
that's-
just float around and
feel
let
like
people
that's the
trust
name of the
us.
game,
Yeah.
is to play the middle.
Okay. Let's
All that I've so far heard about in the like small group chats is We don't really know that much about Ben and Callie, but we expect them to make Amanda and Nolan immune.
Yeah.
Because Amanda and Callie are related.
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, when I walked by them, I complimented them on the color of their bandana. So I'm like hoping maybe like,
No, it's not gonna happen.
I
She's
mean,
gonna have
I
to
like
vote
batted
for
my
me.
eyes. I mean,
Yeah,
we'll see,
yeah.
we'll see what happens. You know, Ben and I are both from Madison.
And I think Ben and Nolan are friends too, so they're gonna want to save each other as well. So
They drove in together.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they literally poured out of that car.
Well, and if that's being said, then we really should break that stuff up.
Yeah.
Who's Ben's
You know, because as we see, they're things.
Callie.
Oh no, right? Yeah. So
yeah.
then, so it's twofold. Callie and Amanda are close, and Ben and Nolan. Are
Yeah.
close. Yeah.
So-
Okay.
So one name that I heard was, I think it's Jacqueline.
And
So Jacqueline, her partner.
which is
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
oh, is it Dominic?
Yes. Yes. I have
And then
not really had any conversations with Dominic.
Is Dominic the one with the hat?
Yeah. The
Okay.
sort of
I think that's why his name came up, is because like they hadn't really talked to him much.
yeah.
Well, and
So-
Jacqueline probably hasn't talked to a lot of people either because she's a little quieter. I've talked to her; she's really nice.
Yeah.
But it's also a game, and I like put myself in that mindset that
Right.
it's a game. Like I know you're going to be competitive, and I know that you are too.
Maybe.
You mean because of our sweet looks and incredible muscles? Is that what's telling you
and
that?
the long legs.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
honestly,
Yeah, I
you
don't have
two
the
are
longest
the
legs, but you know.
pair that like just based on conversations before the game started, that like I wanted to work with you
Oh,
guys.
I thought you were gonna say something very different, Michael.
No, like I feel really good about you guys.
You
So, like,
two
I
were
want
my
to
men
be.
that I was going to choose, to be honest with you.
I mean,
And she
you're the
beat
first
me.
guy I talked to, so
Yeah, so I
love
want
it.
us
I
to be
love
on the
it.
same team.
Yeah.
We need to hear your.
No, I am absolutely good because I was gonna
You
say
have
the
other
same.
good friends, though?
I mean, I know some folks, but like to be completely honest, even in the sit down game, right when Richie was talking, Dominic sat way over to the side with Amanda and Callie, and he hasn't
Yes,
done
you're
much to say
right,
with me,
you're right.
like to speak with me.
Yeah.
And so the first rounds are so hard because we know so little.
right.
But to me, that I would be very comfortable putting out Jacqueline and Dominic as the house vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, the dynamic right away, hearing everybody kind of talk about who they want to vote for. Like right from the jump, there's names that come up right away. I think from what I'm hearing, Dominic and Jacqueline is going to be one that I think a lot of people want to vote for. And it sounds like it's mostly just about connections. Like they haven't talked to them, they don't know who they are. So it'll be really interesting. And I'm really curious too, like as the game progresses, the MVPs end up, saving the House vote. What are we going to do? So, yeah, I think the first vote here, I kind of think might not have a ton of drama, but I can see how this thing's going to go. It's going to get really interesting really fast.
Yes. Okay, so basically, like this is 100% the final four. But so Nick and Victoria's names are going on. I don't want that.
They're to get voted.
Yes, people are talking about Jacqueline and
Dom.
and Dom to go in. Who are you guys thinking?
Okay, so here's our thought process, and you guys have more data than us, so this is actually helpful.
Yeah.
We were thinking initially to put Rachel
Yes, great choice.
but let me. Our other option was to actually put in Nick and Victoria. The reason being, it's like kind of like one person from like each of the like groups that might know each other. It's like it puts kind of no blood on our hands, and then you guys can vote whoever else you want in.
Nick and Victoria want to work with us, so I don't think we should do it.
Okay.
I think they protect us right now.
So Nick and so is that who we're with the tightest, Nick and Victoria? You think?
No, I think we're closer to the Stotties outside of us, but
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I have no strong preference.
I think that Rachel and Nick are like a really strong team.
Just challenges wise.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
I mean, will you guys vote them in? Like
No, we're
the house
the house is voting in Jacqueline.
and Dom. Why?
Victoria threw out Jacqueline and Dom.
If we put Jacqueline and Dom in, who would the house vote?
Right. I'd rather vote Michael.
Crystal.
Or Crystal.
I'm cool with Crystal.
Well, Crystal's son is Amelia's roommate, right?
Is what?
Crystal's child is Amelia's roommate, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
That's what she said.
okay.
So low key, we could pull in Crystal.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking with Crystal a ton of it. Yeah. I like Crystal.
You guys think
Yeah.
she's really playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think she
Yeah.
worked? She worked with us.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay, then.
This is hard.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
yeah,
hard.
it is.
Yeah, no, it's,
We
it's
know too much.
yeah, it's actually so stupid. Okay, so. Okay, well, we can't be rude everyone, so we gotta choose someone.
If you want to do Nick and Victoria, that's fine.
I feel like it absolves us of a lot of blame.
But you just have to be prepared for if they win the next challenge, they might throw you in.
Yeah, I know. But they won't.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll make sure.
Okay.
We're all
Okay.
good.
Okay.
It's us
Okay.
four.
Yeah.
That's what.
It's me and Miss Amanda running the show. I'm so pumped to be paired with Miss Amanda. I think we're going to be a really good pair. I think that she's got the strategic chops and she's very intelligent to lead us to victory. It's funny that Ben paired up with Callie. Like, we're just an instant four that's going to be targeted. I think the pair to watch out for is obviously Rachel and Nick. I think that Nick and Victoria will always be targeted before me and Miss Amanda. I think that even though I don't mean to be rude here, kind of, Miss Amanda is not the most physically intimidating woman as opposed to some of the others. I think that will actually work towards our benefit because then we can play more of a social game and just not get voted in. I don't think we're necessarily a layup.
We're so obviously going to get targeted.
I know, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got this.
Yeah.
We're
We
good.
got
We're
this.
just going to win.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And I think the thing is, I think if the studies win the next challenge, they're going to protect us. And I think that if
Crystal wins.
Crystal wins, she'll protect us. So that's why we really should for the teams that will not protect us if they win the next challenge. And I think that could be Jake and Dominic. And
Like, I'm good with Jacqueline, but I don't know how she is with the rest
Right,
of you, right? And it's me being good with her isn't enough to protect us.
I think us being with the studies will protect us. And I think Crystal will protect you guys. So I think we have to then,
Okay.
All right, we're good. We're good.
All right, okay.
I think that people don't want to see us in elimination, but they also don't want to vote us in because we're not worth wasting a vote on. And I think that that's the exact position I want to be in, and I feel really good about my game right now. In my opinion, like it's gonna be me, Miss Amanda, Callie, and Ben. Final four. I wish Rachel was my partner. Honestly, she didn't pick me clearly, but it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm ready to go, and I'm voting Jacqueline and Dominic at this first round.
I was saying it because I
Yeah.
I could see when you're trying to hint to Trinity that like it was them. You almost like
I was like,
you
yeah,
almost
how am I gonna handle it?
I could tell.
Yeah,
Or we could if
I think we should go with
yeah, or yeah.
the only
'Cause-
issue is now who are Ben and Amanda.
pick afterwards. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hi. Come join.
Hey, yeah,
Yes, please. Oh, good.
Yeah.
We even chatted.
No, this will work.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so I've heard two different names get brought up.
Okay.
Jacqueline and Dominic. Is what I'm hearing right now.
That's all right.
I think they have thrown out your guys' name.
Which I figured was gonna happen.
So I think
Any particular reason? Do you know?
it sounded like they were threatened by how fast you were
Which
in,
She ran too fast.
in the original challenge.
Yeah. I called that was gonna I knew that was gonna
But
happen.
like
And also, I will say when they were here,
I know,
so
I did
we
slow
couldn't
myself
say
down
their
'cause I
name
was
to
like-
them.
I was
They
like,
said
"Ah."
your name. Yeah, yours and Crystal's.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming because I like you, I heard
we were
I heard
standing in
Victoria
the
from
group.
them originally, but then when it was like the combo of everyone was there, then they
They're,
said,
the,
I'm
they're
saying
the
is
people
it's
that I've
locked
like
in for
talked to the
me.
least. Like
Yeah.
I
I agree.
feel
Yeah.
good about like working with you guys, so I would definitely rather.
I
vote
like
These groups that we talk to
Yeah,
stick
'cause
on
I-
one name. I think no matter what names they say, the numbers are gonna.
I methinks we're in the right direction.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good to go with that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I like that. Especially
And
after
we'll-
that, yeah.
And whoever the immune people will throw whoever they want to throw in for the duel
Mhm.
because we can't control
Yeah.
it, unfortunately.
Yeah, so the challenge was interesting and being blindfolded and not really having a say in my partner was like a little nerve-wracking. I am happy to be with Crystal. I think we connected well at the beginning of this game, and I think we'll be on the same page. I am a little nervous though about that pairing because I think we're two of probably the least connected people here, so that might make us an easy target for some of the people who have pre-existing relationships. So I have heard that our name was already thrown out by Jacqueline, apparently. Um, right after I was in a group with Jacqueline where she was throwing out Victoria and Nick earlier. So I feel like she's maybe being a little chaotic right now. And if my name is coming out of her mouth, I definitely want her and Dominic to be gone. So that's where I think I'm leaning with my vote. It seems like the rest of the house is okay with leaning in that direction as well. So I'm just trying to push that and just trying to work on building my relationships with everyone else so my name doesn't get brought up anymore.
New thought. If we're all already assuming that they're going to pick Nolan and Amanda to be immune, what if they pick someone else? Because they assume that we're.
I was gonna say, yeah, if they
Because I guarantee that they'll never put them up for elimination. But I'm like, are they actually going to do the immune thing, or are they
I was
like
gonna
going to
say,
do like
'cause
a
it
double
also is
bluff?
a
And
thing
like,
where
I
it's
could
like-
save that couple and then save another couple because I'm not. It's just a
Yeah.
thought for. I don't really care if they do that. I'm good with what we already discussed, but I'm just curious to see what Ben does.
in the case
He might stir some chaos.
in the case that they save Jacqueline and
Right.
do we want to just let them go Crystal?
Oh, for them being immune.
Like if they pick who we're
I'm saying I don't know.
I
if
was
they're
saying, I don't
closer.
know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not to my
I
knowledge.
guess yeah. I just am trying to think where it's like, okay, if they go for them, what's our option? Or if they go for them, what's just because I'd hate for it to happen and then we're like, shit, where do we go from here?
I think like that's fair. I think with this many teams, hopefully the likelihood of that happening in the first
Yeah.
round is very
And I feel
low.
like
But that might be as we get going.
it's her mom. Like I feel like it's her mom.
Yeah, it's her mom, and Nolan is Ben's best friend, so it just
Yeah.
makes so much sense for them to choose them. Yeah. No, I mean, as long as we focus on the other thing, we should be fine. So, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I'm gonna
give this.
Yeah.
So I think it would be a good idea to do Crystal and Michael.
And Crystal was the fastest one?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking,
Because Michael's like a runner.
dude, he's jacked, and like
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that, and
Yeah.
I was like, it could be interesting to see them against, like, seeing who they pick too.
Okay.
I am a little concerned, like maybe they would pick me or Dan. I'm like, released.
Why do you think that though?
Because we're the ones that know each other. I think that really, really
I guess
scares
so.
me, I guess. And I'm like, I
But
don't
if
know.
we all look the same, then
Because
you
who would
kind
they
of
pick?
have-
I'm trying to think of who they would pick. Because I don't think Nick and Victoria would pick us. But at the same time, I don't know.
I feel like the odds are just like
We don't know.
we don't know anything right
What do
now.
you think? What do you think of between those two?
I think at first I was down with Victoria.
I was
Nick,
too, but
but
I just talked to them, and so I was like,
yeah, I just don't know them as much.
yeah, Nick. I know Nick. I think he's an ally, and for someone like I'm trying to remember Victoria. Like I think she could come with us, and like
I think
if
it's
she could be a
smart
voting
if-
block.
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
it's smart if we vote with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And stay like that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, because I looked at Dan, I was like, I think we should do Michael and Crystal, because she's a little scary. I really like her though.
Yeah, I like everyone.
I do too, but I really like her. She's like very personable too.
Okay.
And she's played games like this before
Okay.
too, which I don't want to say that like, I was surprised. Just like she's like a mom. Like, just has all these- I'm like, wait, you like these games? Like I never like you're kind of solid, dude. Like what? So I really like that. What do you think?
I am on the same page.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it that way. And if you want to change it again, let us know. But we'll
Yeah,
vote
yeah.
Crystal and Mike.
Let's kind of spread the word maybe
Yeah.
and see what other people are thinking.
Okay, so that first challenge was great. We all we tried to pick who we wanted like verbally before we weren't allowed to talk. I did originally want to pick Michael, but Crystal was a little faster than me. And so then I went and I'm with Dom. I'm figuring out his name. But I was told he's really good. So I'm really excited. We have a great vibe.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna put you guys in. I vibe with both of you. That was loud. Callie felt the same, so I have no reason to like. You guys are cool. I low-key am like almost like wish that I wasn't in this like decision-making position on the first vote. It's like sucks. Yeah, Jamil, do the MVPs also vote in the House vote? Okay, I didn't think so. I don't know how this game works.
You get the fun vote.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, my unless Callie changes her mind, our plan is not to put you in. I want to do like a very much so like a I feel like there's a couple like contingents that know each other, so our decisions will be based on like kind of keeping that fair, if that makes sense. Because we're also kind of on two opposite sides of contingents that know each other. So I'm like, why don't we just like I'm transparent. I'm trying to do what makes the least people mad at me. So, so yeah, right. So that's my MO. So unless she changes her mind,
We'll go get, keep talking.
yeah, obviously, yeah. Just do your work on the vote then. Yeah, but you guys are good with me.
Can you run fast?
No, I know, but no,
Sure.
that's why I was like for the first challenge, I was like, but I knew that was gonna happen.
You need to pick the person you're gonna win.
No, I know. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
I
stakes
was
are
like,
high.
I just
'Cause
want-
you gotta get to your teammate, right?
No, I know,
then-
because I also was like, I don't know who's who. Like,
oh, literally,
That's
we were
right.
trying
I
to
was
tell
like,
from far away.
Yeah, I was like, I just want to get there so I can see who's who at least.
Right.
But no, but I think because again, it's coming up.
Yeah.
That we want a clean consensus house vote.
We were thinking that. We also were thinking.
We can just do color. Do you know what color they're rating? Okay.
I would say, and then we were thinking, you two, me, Nick, and then Red. I can't think of them.
It doesn't matter.
Which,
Well,
yeah.
But I think there is consensus on the house vote. Like so.
Yeah, I would say that's what it sounds like
Yeah.
because I think it's going to be pretty obvious.
Now, she brought up a good point though, and another discussion is like, as the season progresses, if the team that wins the MVPs, if they pick the consensus for immunity, it's going to be good to have like a backup team. I don't know that that's going to happen this time, but
well, not until we're in there.
At least.
yeah, right.
At least this one. It's
not this one.
It's
too early.
Right.
Yeah.
It's too.
No, you're talking about the immunity thing. But no, I did say that to Ben, where I was like, don't scoop this. You know, because that can totally happen where they're like, well, this is the known easy vote. And then, but I think we'll be okay for right now. But that is what I'm hearing. I don't expect that to change.
Right.
I think the wild card is who they're going to throw in.
Oh, for sure.
for sure, that'll be
Which
interesting.
I think Nick might be playing.
Like nobody's safe. That's interesting. You know, if you don't win,
Well, and it is about relationships, right, with the MVPs.
Yeah, and I think Nick is trying to make sure it's not us going against.
Yeah.
He's off somewhere. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I should probably find him.
Yeah.
But
On the lineup for the challenge, I know Nick E. From like socially before this. And so I did feel a little pressure like, oh, I should definitely choose him. I know he's athletic and I know he's good at puzzles. But then Victoria was beside me. And so we talked briefly before the jet challenge, started. And she was saying she was thinking to pick Nick, which actually I felt like freed me up to pick the other Nick, who is now actually on my team, who I think is a little bit more of an underdog in terms of being unknown. Like he's physically strong. I have to assume he can manage a puzzle, or at least the two of us can do that. So that ended up being a blessing in disguise that Victoria landed there first. Strategically, I think people like me. I've had quite a few people come up and do the whole like, oh yeah, I was really looking forward to, I want to be working with you. So I think I've built enough good relationships that it won't actually be my name coming out of the house vote.
Trinity.
Wait, did you want me to come with?
You know, so we just talk.
Okay, wait.
That's why I had to be like,
Let's go over.
Danny said that our name is going to vote.
Yes, I just heard
Yeah.
So
Victoria.
We're going to put in Victoria. So we'll go against them.
I think that, yeah.
In elimination.
That's not what I wanted.
No, that's not what I want to do.
Oh, why not?
No. No. I hate this. What are you doing?
What am I doing? No one put you under the bus. Just no one put you under the bus.
For what?
I thought we were on the same page, but I don't want them to.
That's fine. I'm not saying that either. I'm not the one that's pushing that.
Good.
Okay.
No one said you were, and I got sad. Dan hates playing with me already. It's really hard when I'm like, he's betraying me. It's fun because I've never played with Dan before, and I'm noticing myself when someone says Dan did something, and I go, what the fuck? He never told me that. He never told me that. And then I go, I need to go talk to him. And so it's been kind of fun, and I think he hates playing with me. I'm a little chaotic. And with that, I think we're kind of fucked right now. I was wanting Michael and Crystal. And like they said yes, and then Rachel was like yes, and then you were yes with that. And so I'm like,
I had no idea your name was being floated until Nolan said that. I had no idea. Who has been telling you that? Nick and Victoria.
Yes.
Those pieces of shit.
Yes, that's what I was telling them when you showed up
And
and said that.
I'm a little worried she might have won Rachel over.
No, because I got Rachel. I'm going to talk to Rachel.
Okay.
I think we should Nick. Okay.
I think so too.
We're gonna vote for them.
That's what I'm thinking.
I really love Jacqueline and Dom, and I've been like working with them, and I really think they would be a great fit with Dan and I. And even I'm trying to remember everyone's name, but it feels like Nolan and Ben and Amanda and Callie, they kind of have a run of the house right now. With Nolan and, or not Nolan, I guess Nolan, Ben, Callie, and Amanda, they want to put in Victoria and Nick. That was the first name we were all talking about, was Victoria and Nick, because Victoria fucking ran so fast. She was flying in front of all of us. And I'm like, like in the back, the old lady. And I was like, damn, she going hard. And she literally just talked about having a concussion like a year ago. It was crazy. And so with that, her name was being floated around. And then I kind of put out Michael and Jacqueline, or no, sorry, Michael and Crystal. Because Michael's legs are logs, man. Like they are fucking crazy. And I'm over here like, that's kind of hard to go against. And have you seen my husband's legs? Just kidding. I love you, Dan. And he has leg days. And so for that, they want to put Nick and Victoria in. And then the house has been saying fucking Dom and Jacqueline. And so it felt like I don't know how in Dan was with them, and he knew, and I'm kind of feeling like he hasn't been checking in with me because I all of a sudden like am getting information, and I'm like, what the fuck? This was never in the plans. I've been throwing names out like left and right. It's been kind of crazy, and hopefully it doesn't put a target on my back. I really want. I mean, Nick's really good at challenges. But I want Dom and Jacqueline to stay. I really like them. I love Nick too. And I mean, Victoria's nice. I don't know her, but she fucking sprinting down this. I can't beat that.
A really real conversation with Ben. Whether it's they vote for us or the people vote for us, we're in this challenge.
Oh,
We're the vote. Yes.
Damn. Yeah.
For a variety of reasons, but one of them was people know about the pre-existing relationships, and ours is the would ruffle the least amount of feathers, which I think is BS.
There's literally a married couple.
No, BS. I mean, I like them. I wanted to work with them.
Yeah.
However, so I'm going to spread the word to people saying like, hey, I am aware of what's going on, but what can I do to persuade you otherwise?
Yeah, because Rachel pulled me and was like, they were saying.
So I think either way, I think it is Dominic and
Jacqueline.
Is it Jacqueline? Yeah. Okay. So whether the house votes for them or Ben votes for them, I think we're going to
either way. I think it's going to be which,
Hey, we're athletic, right? We're decent at puzzles. So we really just got to do our best, okay?
Yeah.
We'll teach people not to fuck with us.
No, literally.
But also we're going to work our magic and try to not make it us. So, okay, go team. So I'm still trying to figure out the layout of how this game works. I think I'm understanding, but I'm also going to mess up names. Dom and his partner, Jacqueline. They threw out me and Tori. Whatever, it's fine. Or Nicktoria, as Dan conveniently called us, so perhaps. However, Nicktoria, we want them out, Dom and Jacqueline. I guess the other option would maybe be Michael and... Let me think. What the fuck's her name? Crystal. Yes, okay. So that might be the other option. But people wanted to target Tori because apparently she was too fast in that first challenge. So she's already a target, which I didn't know because I was blindfolded. So go team. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I'm not saying.
I really don't want them to go. Yeah. I think they're a great pair to be with, and like strong. Okay. And I didn't know their name was being floated around.
Yeah.
And so I was shocked by that because they were saying that. I had no idea.
Oh, okay. Sounds like we're going to be voted in to go in this first challenge with like house majority, and we don't care. We're actually just going to say whoever's name kind of started that. So we might just do Victoria and Nick E, I think. even if the house nobody votes them, we'll just kind of say that to put it out there. I'm not sure who the MVPs are going to vote for, but if I go in for this first elimination, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. So I'm excited.
What do you guys think about just
Okay. I mean, do you think there's the numbers?
I think so.
There. Who's the fourth couple?
I think I can pull in Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can pull in Crystal.
Yeah, I think so too.
And her partner.
Okay.
What's
Michael.
Thank you.
And who are you talking about?
No, orange team to find us.
And
So
I think so.
I would be most confident. Go talk to Crystal.
Yeah.
Okay. And then come
Yeah,
back and
yeah,
let us
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Okay. I think so.
I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you, Trinity.
I heard me and Jacqueline's name kind of getting thrown out there by Victoria and her partner. And we were kind of like, I think we have like a good alliance going with Trinity and her partner as well. I think Trinity really wants to like keep an alliance going, and she kind of is vocalizing that with other groups. We've kind of like went around with her. And so she's trying to push Crystal currently to kind of get on our side with that. And I think the general consensus right now is Trinity and her partner. I think that's probably going to be the vote.
Yeah.
Going against him?
Yeah, but that's why if you can,
Yes.
you can try and not telling you to pull the mullet card, but if you can try,
I'm gonna
because
try anything.
because we're we're going in, which
Okay.
so now we're gonna play the defensive, but
Okay.
yeah, nobody's gonna have no better sway than you.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
just if you can try, that's all. Please.
I still don't know what's really going on here.
Episode title.
What's going on? What's going on?
So there's a lot of names being thrown around out there. It's very hard because we all seem to know each other in a roundabout way. So this voting thing is very difficult. I mean, rumor has it that obviously I'm going to be safe because, the family situation. But honestly, that shouldn't matter. I'm hoping that it's going to go okay. I'm a little nervous about voting, but it could get a little cutthroat out there. But I'm excited. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and Crystal too. I really fuck with.
Yeah. So, in case the camera missed it, we're talking about our duo, Ben's duo, and Nolan's duo as. Hey.
Hi.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah, sure.
So.
Okay.
You're not going in.
I know.
Yeah.
I had a feeling, Jamil. Your name's being floated around, and
For the
I
house
don't,
vote?
and I really want you and Crystal to stay.
So do I.
I think because they're throwing names at that, then they're not even talking to me, and makes me really worried. I think we should vote out Nick and Victoria. Because
Okay,
they're
that's.
gunning for you, and they're also gunning for
Jacqueline and Dom.
Jacqueline.
That's what I had heard.
And I'm not into that.
I think I'm putting in Nick and Victoria.
You're putting them.
Does that fuck things up?
Well, because the name that I heard was getting the name that I heard that was getting the most traction was Jacqueline and Dominic for the house vote. I could.
No one
I
said
could
that
be-
to me until
Really?
like
Oh, really?
no one
That's all
told
I had
me.
heard.
Good.
No,
good.
because all I've been hearing is Victoria.
I'm putting Nick and Victoria.
And then your
Because-
guys'
because
name.
if we vote in Jacqueline and then they vote in Victoria and them, then I feel like that's like probably the perfect situation.
I was just saying, my thought process is there's like obviously contingents of people who know each other, and I think that's kind of boring. So I'm like,
We're gonna move outside. So you guys
okay,
can get to me.
it's like one contingent that does, one that doesn't.
So the challenge was super cool. It was kind of awkward just because we had to pick. I was hoping that the guys could pick us because if I sucked at that puzzle, then I wouldn't feel bad because they picked me. But I had two guys in mind, and because I got their third, I was able to get my second pick. I didn't get my first pick, but honestly, like I just met him today, Michael. But I just love him. I love his personality. I know we're gonna vibe so good. So we're Team Yellow. And as far as like that part of it, that's what I was nervous about because like. I don't want to vote people out. Like, this is so, I feel bad. I just met them all. But it's actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be, especially when I heard the one girl that I was going to be cool with saving was throwing my name out. I'm like, oh, I thought I built a bond. It was Jacqueline. And we did build a bond, but realistically, I'm going to 100% feel like I'm a threat. So of course you got to get the threat out because that's the name of the game. So I'm not going to take it personal. I'm going to just know that Michael and I, Team Yellow, were a threat. So, but as far as voting out, it seems like we're on a agreement with most of it. So that makes it really easy there. And it involves the three of us ladies.
Okay.
So that's exciting. That's exciting.
Women power.
Women power.
So has anything changed from the last time I talked to you out here?
I don't remember what we talked about, but I'm just going to update you on what I
Yes. Hit me with it.
And I was told Jacqueline and Dominic.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you've been told?
That's what we talked about literally out here. So nothing has changed, which is great news.
I love it.
Which is great news. And then because also I'm hearing that are they called VIPs? My apologies. MVPs will be picking someone else to
Yeah, I
toss
just said
in,
that too.
which is
part
also
of our team.
fine.
Wait.
No.
I think I screwed that up. Who's your daughter with? You'll get used to it because I'm.
Hey, we're right here with you, team. Women power. We just talked about it.
Yeah. So pink. So there's 4 teams aligning.
Yeah, I think so.
4.
Yeah, I think we got this.
Because yeah. Okay.
4. I'm like, let's just have everybody. Let's just all be on the same page. Which we are.
Rachel, but who are you? Nick. You're with
Yeah.
Nick.
No, we're doing.
We have to.
We're on it.
Yeah,
we're on it. We're on it.
People were saying that they wanted to vote us because it would ruffle the least amount of feathers, given like the pre-existing relationship.
Oh, they stole that narrative from me.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking you. Tell me why the fuck you wouldn't put Michael and Crystal in.
Why?
Because what ruffles does it feather? What?
It's
What
boring.
ruffles
Then
does
it,
it feather?
then it just becomes a Wisco steamroll.
That's who's. I'm not saying that's happening, but I'm also saying that you, Mister Honesty, my ass.
Well, I was on the Heroes Tribe. And that
No spoilers.
Nope, that has aired that I'm on the Heroes Tribe.
That's valid. Can you at least consider it?
I'm thinking.
Shut the fuck up. Don't at me with this. If Tori and I get out of it, when I get the chance, I would throw you in the elimination.
I know. But
It's BS.
Oh, you're saying if you guys win it?
I'm saying if I win and I'm in this game and then I get the chance at some point to throw someone into the elimination, I'm throwing your ass in there. Unless you don't fucking do it.
But
then I'm with you if you fucking put Michael in.
the house is gonna vote you in if I don't put you in.
No, the house is voting for Dom.
They're voting for Dom and Jacqueline because they know you're going in. They were all saying your name.
Put in Michael and Crystal. Can you at least? Why not? You're not even giving a good reason.
I told you why.
No, give me a reason.
Because I told Michael and Crystal I was putting you and Tori in.
Who the fuck? Well, okay, you have to lie to them. That's fine.
No, they're nice.
And I'm not.
Not right now.
Fuck you.
For sure.
And I'd love to do some kind of like deal with you where like if we win, you guys are safe, and you guys win, we're safe kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because that's how like I see like I will 100% protect you if we win, and vice versa.
Yeah, I like that too, man. You're the first person I saw when I walked up,
And
so
I really fuck with you, so I hope you know that. Like,
as soon as I was walking by, I'm like, I have no reason to say what's up to this guy, but I'm like, hey, what's up? So
yeah,
like,
we're good.
felt good right from the jump.
100%.
And yeah, I think like the fact too that when we break off, we're on the same page as far as teams right away. I think that feels good.
I think there's other teams that are bigger fish to fry than us, and I think that's really good for us.
Yeah, well, I think too. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of people probably see us as competitors. So as long as the competitors kind of stick together instead of like
That's what I'm saying.
try to eat each other.
I think we're the most physically dominant men here, and I think that we need to keep that. Otherwise, if I go, you're gonna go next, or vice versa.
Because we'll be stronger together.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
Because there's going to be a point in the time where like people will want to get out strong teams, right?
I agree. We're all good. Yes. Yeah. Wait.
What do you know?
You stress me that hell out.
Because Dan doesn't connect with me.
It just did.
Damn, man.
You guys should get
No one
divorced. No,
fucking-
I'm just kidding.
We're gonna get
Virgo.
divorced.
All right, Virgo. Let's get it.
No one tells me. Okay, I've never played
No one.
with
She's
Dan.
like, no one has said Jacqueline and Dom.
No
What
one.
do you mean? I'm
Well,
like,
because
what
I
do
was
you
with them the
mean?
whole time. That's why I was talking with them a lot. So that's
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
why. And Dan was like, "I'm not gonna like be suspicious." I'm like, "You should have."
Yeah.
Because then
low-key.
and I'm noticing how hard it is to play with Dan. And I went,
Oh my
not,
god.
no, for me, no, not
Damn,
like that.
Dan.
No, emotionally.
Call the
I go,
divorce lawyers.
Dan is conspiring against me.
Literally not.
He hasn't told me.
You guys are gonna vote each other out if you could.
Y'all just
Yeah,
gotta
I've
go,
done that
like, go off
before.
and talk to yourselves,
In
Just,
Nolan's
like,
Traders.
Come back and reconnect and talk.
I don't think me or Trinity have been pushed. I don't think Rachel and Nick C have been pushed, but I've heard the other 3 couples, and I believe consensus is on Dom and Jackie. But I haven't gotten the chance to actually get on the same page with Trinity about that, and she thinks we're on a completely different wavelength right now. So that's going to be its own thing to navigate, which will be fun. Because I haven't gotten a chance to talk to her away from those 2. They made Dom and Jacqueline say, which they aren't going to do. Would you have a backup ready? Because for me, I'm like, not
No,
you.
no,
Not
I
you.
just don't want to vote
Okay.
first if that happens.
Okay,
I'll be in the back
then-
of the line.
Yeah. So
like-
what we'll do is, if that happens, we'll just like kind of make eyes.
Okay. All right. We'll make eyes. I'll be able to
Like-
tell what color you're gonna pick with your eyes.
Not Barney, just not
All
purple
right.
and green. Barney.
Yeah, that's right. Team Barney. Yeah, baby.
All right. You heard it here first. I think it's just best to go with the house right now. I need to just get her on that page instead of pushing for a lost cause. That's it for this week.
She gave me just very like, I'll think about it. And I went, so then
And she wouldn't tell us
I
either.
know Ben. I'm just being so upfront. I know him. And I was getting the vibe. Oh my God, we're totally going to work together. And then he straight up was just like, nah, fam, I'm pretty sure it's going to be you. So then I got mad. And I said, Ben, if I get out of this, the next time I win MVP, I'm putting your ass in there.
I mean, it is what it is. That's how it
So I'm
goes.
pissed off, but also they're talking right now. So I think in this moment, they are deciding if Orange is going in or if you guys are going in.
Damn, that's okay. We got this.
You guys are
We got
good for
this.
you.
We
I'm
got
so
this.
happy. Good for you. That's awesome.
Nolan and Miss Amanda take over. This is the team that's going to win the challenge season 2.
Oh yeah, right here, baby.
They don't know what's coming for them. This is the team that's going to cause nightmares. Ben is going to lose sleep over how much me and Miss Amanda are going to kill him and Callie in the final.
But I still love you, Kelly.
I love you too, Ben. And the team should watch out because we may like seem like we're happy-go-lucky people, but we're actually really cutthroat and we're going to kill them. So watch out for us.
Well, we will. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
We will. Like, we will.
We- We're ready. We're ready for elimination if we have to go.
You know what? Let's vote. I'm ready.
Yeah. But yeah, best case scenario, Jacqueline and Dominic go home this round, and
Done.
they're done.
On the deal. Stomping on their buff.
That part.
I feel like at this point we probably piss off more people if we don't, right?
Okay, yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
don't-
It sucks. I hate making this decision.
Yeah, I don't have anyone else really.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
Oh, and Nick is telling them that he's gonna put us in the elimination.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's a game, bro.
Yeah. I don't really care.
It's such a different vibe once your name is actually a possibility of going in. I'm like, wait a second, I was so pumped up.
Why are people
And now I'm like,
attacking me?
no. But then I know that we'll be just fine because we'll
once
win
I'm-
this.
I'm in the survivor mindset where it's like, oh shit, I'm gonna get voted out, and now I have nothing to do. I'm helpless, but I'm forgetting this is the challenge. So it's like, okay, people vote me out,
Yes.
bitch, I can put myself right back in. So
Because
at least you have a fighting chance.
Yep. And then we go out because of our ability, not
Yeah.
someone just saying our name.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
But
I think
do
we
you-
got
Do
it.
you think that they think we're a threat? Because they must. They must.
I think it's
I think-
partially that. I think it's partially because we don't have as many connections as some of the
thought
other
we had,
people.
like, a
but
team of 6 going on.
but-
Or like
No shade. Ben goes to you. He's like, oh yeah, I might put you and Torian because it ruffles the least amount of feathers. I'm like, no shade, because obviously I have to save my ass, so I have to convince them to put you guys in. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Mm.
that's just how it is.
Well, and I don't
But was
know the
like,
feathers that-
ruffle my fellows.
Yeah.
BS. I was like, I know so many of these fucking people.
That's
I'm like, that
cool,
does
that's
ruffle
cool.
fucking feathers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
and I don't know.
regardless,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
whatever happens this round, whether it's you going in or us going in, that doesn't mean that like we're not working together
Absolutely.
after
No,
this
'cause
round.
if-
Like we
if
need.
you're
I think
both
we need
here-
each other.
I agree. If
We're
we're
in
both
this
here
situation.
next round, we are in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yellow
Sweet.
and orange are even similar in the rainbow. we're together, guys. Okay.
All right.
Sweet.
Color wheel in here. See those complementary colors that mix well.
I love it.
Period.
I love it. You have the power.
This is stressful for you guys.
Yes, it's the worst.
Yeah.
I'm putting in Nick and Tori. I told them I'm putting them in, and so they're already mad at me. So it does no benefit to me to do anything else.
That is very true. Ben is smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is smart.
Well,
if you've
and-
already burned the bridge.
Well, and our thought process was like, correct me if I'm wrong, Callie. It was like there's like contingents here that like kind of know each other, and I feel like that's a pair that's kind of like one on each side of that. And it
Mm.
like I think a steamroll of people who all know each other is like really fucking boring, and I'm someone who like would have benefited from that,
Sure.
and I'm just like not interested in playing that way. Like that's really boring.
Just break it up and see what happens.
Yes, yes. So that's my thought. Yeah, like transparently,
Yeah.
like I would be a beneficiary of the steamroll, but I'm really not trying to do that.
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
I'm quite confident that it's going to land on Jacqueline and Dominic, which is really not for much more than it's the first round. And I don't think folks know them as much as they know other people, which is really painful, but is just the truth. So I think that's going to be the House vote. And the whispers that I've heard is that the MVPs, Ben and Callie, are going to throw in Nick and Victoria, which I can't really control. Like, there's only so much influence that I can put into the vote and what can happen here. And I'm assuming that the MVPs are going to choose Nolan and Amanda to be immune. So it's like, if it's Nick and Victoria, okay. But the same, like, if it's me and Nick, then we'll just have to win.
Yeah, you're voting for me, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah, get out
That
of
has been the plan the whole time.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, you're warming up the car already, right?
Did Dom and Jacqueline know that they're being voted against? Or are they
Yes.
kind of, oh, they do. Okay,
They
so
are.
I
everyone
believe they're
knows.
gonna
And
they're gonna
they're
go
trying
pitch
to-
to Ben to make them
save
immune for chaos.
Because somebody gave him the idea.
It was me. Sorry.
Well, then in that case, fucking do Nolan and Amanda. That'd be crazy.
Honestly, though,
That'd be crazy.
That would be the way to punish it, right?
It would be the way to
I'm-
punish them,
I'm
but
not against it.
well, okay. I
Everyone else
high key cussed out Ben. I'm excited to see that on film. But
I was gonna say,
I was
y'all seem-
I was fucking pissed off at him. I'm like, Ben, you want to work with me? My ass, you're done.
Yeah, he told
However,
me
he was
straight to my
talking with
face.
Callie a lot afterwards. So, but when I spoke with Crystal and Michael, they were saying like, "Oh shit!" Like I thought we were being thrown in, and
No,
I'm
that's
like, "No,
'cause
I'm
that's-
pretty sure we're being thrown in."
No,
so,
that's what he said to me.
that to both of you
Which is
guys?
why
Like,
which is why
don't know.
I told them that we could try and switch it.
Well, I've been trying to fucking switch it.
No.
but
Oh, no,
I'm gonna yell at
no,
Ben.
like I was trying to try. It looks like Ben essentially straight up told Nick that they're putting us in the final challenge or in the elimination, which I figured was gonna happen because I was first out of the gate when we were all running over there, and I pulled Nick instantly and was like, "That's gonna come back and bite us in the ass." So now we're playing the defense. I don't know. It's scary. I don't want to be the first one in. Because I don't want to be the first one in and then put us in all of them. But we're trying to make a solid 6 of me and Nick, Rachel and Nick, and the red team. I can't think of either of their names. Or honestly, Rachel and I have a solid agreement. They're concerned about Nick and I because we played together. So in a previous game, but Rachel, Nick, and I kind of have or at least Rachel and I have an agreement. But now we're playing the defensive game. Fingers crossed, hopes and prayers.
We don't know, but we
We
think
don't
we're
know.
going in.
We think we're going in.
But we just asked Callie to possibly save us because everyone thinks they're gonna save their mom, but there's Amanda and Nolan's names aren't getting brought up
Because everyone thinks certainty.
So then everyone will go with their second best, and then we can avoid going in. But if we are gonna go in, we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. We got this. We feel confident and we're ready for what this challenge brings.
And I think no is because then we're just going to piss more people off. But that was a really smart pitch.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
That's a fantastic pitch,
She's a
actually.
good player. That's an absolute no, because then people are gonna target us because we're like, oh, now they're vulnerable.
Yeah.
On your power trip, they're gonna vote us in if that happens.
Right.
They're gonna, you know what I mean? That makes
Right.
no sense.
Right. That was a good pitch.
It's great.
Yeah.
But no.
I hope they win though.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Hey, lover.
what's up?
I came to yell at you.
Okay, do it. It's on camera.
Okay. Have you guys like discussed plans any further? Has anything changed, or do you still hate me?
No, I've never hated you.
Answer the question.
My plan has not changed.
Dude.
I've been thinking like you asked me to.
Why?
We are thinking.
We've been given so many different
Yeah.
interesting pitches.
Why?
Because we've already burned the
I
bridge.
literally did nothing to offend you.
Oh no.
Literally.
Okay.
Get your ass up. Why are you sitting down?
I just needed to sit.
I'm really annoyed. I'm pissed off. Ben is now arch rival, nemesis.
He's all over the place.
Number one. He's a hoe. Everyone, that's a term of endearment. I'm not actually attacking him, of course, but I'm just annoyed because he said he wanted to work with me. I don't think he's showing that. Do you think he's showing that?
No, he straight up told you to your face that he's putting us in.
I know. Who
The-
what kind who would do
Also,
that?
just like, where's the fun of the game? Come on.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly. So I
the
really
heck?
tried my darndest
What
to
the
put
heck?
Team Yellow up for elimination, which
Which-
is Michael and
And they do,
Crystal.
they do think they're going up.
They do think
'Cause
that.
I was talking
Orange
to
and
them
Yellow
and-
are debating whether we're going in. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But I
So-
think the house is pretty sure
I
it's
say,
Dominic and
whoever
Jacqueline.
the three, it's gonna be out of the three. It's gonna either be blue, orange, or yellow
Going
in
home.
that.
Yeah.
One of those are gonna be the three in there for sure.
If you guys survive this round and make it to the next one, what's your strategy?
I told Ben if we win MVP next round, I'm putting
Fuck
his
Ben.
ass up for elimination.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but fuck Ben.
Done.
I hate to say it. I'll put Callie and her mom against each other.
Yeah, bitch. I don't fucking care.
Womp womp.
Sierra voted out her
It's like-
mom. Yeah, let's stir up that chaos. Let's bring that
No,
back.
I love
okay?
them. They're both very nice, but like this is against Ben, not
Yeah.
Callie. Callie's great. This is
Exactly.
This is
Yeah,
against
Callie's
Ben.
a victim of this situation. Sorry,
Truthfully.
Callie.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
let's
the
just win.
downside of pairs.
We're gonna win.
Yeah, we got this.
Whatever. I mean, he's already mad.
But should we do what they planned, or do we keep it?
I think we kind of have to just keep it.
Keep it?
Yeah, because I don't want to like piss anyone else off.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we've like you know the bridge is already burned.
Yeah.
Wow, this game is intense.
Because yeah, I mean, I feel like it's smart, but like,
Yeah, because
because
I'm just.
nobody's expecting.
But then I'm worried that Nick is gonna push the vote really hard onto either Nolan or onto Chris. And the thing is, like, I feel like outside of like our four, I feel like I actually might trust Crystal and Michael and us.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want them to be in danger.
No. Okay.
So I just don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. Tough times in East Troy, Wisconsin.
Definitely.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah.
Right?
And so then I walked over and Dan's like, what? And I go, Dan's really weird. And Dan goes, he's always weird. I know.
Yeah. I think that's good chemistry.
Good,
I think
good
the
chemistry.
friction is good.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
It's not bad. But
Yes.
Don't tell the couple you're putting in as MVP before the
I didn't tell them.
No, you didn't. But
Oh.
I said win for 27.
Motherfucker. I was trying to like bleep, 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 bleep. That motherfucker.
Wait, I need to get my hat because I am.
Oh, yeah.
Has everyone done confessionals?
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
How are you guys feeling?
Yeah.
Are we still?
No, but I think like
Yeah.
I think like everything that you were talking about earlier, I don't see them swinging.
Yeah. So Jacqueline and Dominic.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Ben, you motherfucker.
He's telling us that it's us.
And then he's over there saying, I don't know what the pulse of the game is. And I'm like, shut up.
He's wish-washy right now.
He's always wish-washy.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, come on in for the elimination ceremony, first one of the season. Everyone, take a spot over here, along here, any of these chairs, except for Ben and Kaylee. Callie, my bad. Take a spot on the red chairs over here. Wow. Oh my. Love the Big Brother reference, by the way. I heard that. All right, everyone take a spot. All right, so first off, congratulations again to Ben and Callie, our MVPs for the first round. All right, so with that in mind, Ben and Callie, the first part of 3 parts of this elimination ceremony come down to you two. So who will you two decide as the first set of the duo that's going to be immune? You must decide, or the first set of nominees will choose for you.
All right, we're gonna save Miss Amanda and Nolan.
Callie? Shocker! All right.
It's family power. We get it.
So you want to say the name again just for everyone to hear again? Say it one more time.
We're gonna save Nolan and Miss Amanda.
Yeah! Perfect.
Oh,
All right,
this is
so Nolan and Amanda, you two are safe. Amelia, can I have you tallying on the board behind you?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. I just want to make sure I don't lose track this season like I did 4 times last season. I'm a comm major, not a math major. What can I say? All right, so with that in mind, now it shifts part 2. For you two, for the rest of y'all, as a non-MVPs, you will vote for one duo to enter the elimination challenge. Keep in mind though, all because you make it past this part doesn't mean you're completely safe, as the MVPs in part 3 of this will have the final say as for who goes in. So with that in mind, Nolan and Amanda. Nolan, you start off first. Which duo do you want to send into elimination?
So unfortunately, the name that I was hearing from everybody, and the name that I will be voting for is Jacqueline and Dominic.
It's 1 for Jacqueline and Dominic. Amanda, who are you voting for?
Same, Jacqueline and Dominic. I'm sorry.
Another vote for Jacqueline and Dominic. Crystal, who are you voting for?
Same, Jacqueline and Dominic.
It's 3 so far. Michael, who are you voting for?
I did hear that you guys were throwing out our names this round, so I have to vote for Jacqueline and Dominic.
Another for Jacqueline and Dominic. Jacqueline, who are you voting for?
Mike and Crystal.
1 for Michael and Crystal. Dominic, who are you voting for? 2 for Michael and Crystal. Nick C, who are you voting for?
Yeah, so same thing. I'm hearing the same names from everybody, so it's going to be Dominic and Jacqueline.
Another for Dominic and Jacqueline. Rachel.
Yeah. On this we're a pair, so I'm voting for Dominic and Jacqueline.
Another for Dominic and Jacqueline. Dan.
Dominic and Jacqueline.
Another for Dominic and Jacqueline. Trinity.
Unfortunately, Jacqueline.
Another for Jacqueline and Dominic. Nick E.
I will keep Jacqueline and Dominic.
Another for Jacqueline and Dominic. Finally, Victoria.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna close it out with the same. Jacqueline and Dominic.
All right, Jacqueline and Dominic, come take a step up here by me. You were the first people in the elimination challenge, unfortunately. Damn, Dominic, you just do not have the best luck in these games, do you?
But we're confident.
Yeah.
We're confident. We got it.
All right. So, with that in mind, Callie and Ben, before you say your decision, I want to let you know, if you two do not unanimously decide on who to send in as the MVP nominees, what will happen is that you two and Nolan and Amanda will be the pairs sent in by default if you cannot unanimously decide on who to send in. I don't know why everyone's shocked. I said this 4 times, so.
It was a lot of information.
No, you're doing great. We got it. It's just
All right, so, Callie, Ben, what is your decision?
Victoria and Nick.
It's 1 for Victoria and Nick E. Ben?
I'm also going to be putting in Victoria and Nick E.
Victoria and Nick E. That's an,
Can you say it louder?
Victoria and Nick E.
You ordered this.
They are.
It was so quiet. I'm wondering if
While
you
you,
said
while you
Crystal
sit
and
there
Michael.
on your throne, you coward.
I couldn't.
You were a coward sitting on your throne.
Victoria and Nick E.
Oh,
says
Dan and
Ben.
Trinity?
It's
No way.
not fair. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on, you guys. You got this.
All right, unfortunately,
Good luck, you guys.
Victoria and Nick E.
Wipe that
Jacqueline and
smile off
Dominic,
your face.
both duos of you are in the first elimination of the season. Here's how it's gonna go. It's a fun challenge from a Survivor Get I used to host. I bitch about it nonstop. Survivor SNC. It's non-existent anymore, but I like to mention it regardless. Here's how that's gonna go. On the go, one person from each duo is gonna walk to the door, then run outside to go get 1 cup in your assigned color. You're then gonna run it back to the door, walk back in this room, set it on the table outside of the tape rectangle on the table. Then you tap your partner. They go out. Do the same thing. This happens so on and so forth till you get 10 cups in your color outside of that square there. Then one of you is going to stack all the cups inside of the square. And you can only do this once you have 10 cups in there. Then your other person is going to tag your partner back in. They're going to stand behind the cones, stand behind it, throw the balls at a cup to knock all of them off the table. First duo to knock all their cups off the table will be safe, stay in the game. Losers are eliminated. All right, so we'll get a couple things set up, and then we'll get this going.
Let's go.
We are feeling very confident.
Yeah, we're excited.
We are excited.
Mhm. Dom's fast.
Yep, and she's good at, she's
Mhm.
gonna stack that shit up
Real quick.
real quick. I'm gonna
Mhm.
toss that ball and I am going to knock that shit down first try.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. And we're gonna do this
Yeah.
very fast.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. We're not worried.
And then when we get back into the game on.
Game
People should be
on.
scared
Yeah,
of us.
right? Yeah, yeah. We're out for blood.
Yeah.
We are out for
And
blood.
we'll win the next one. And,
Yeah.
Go from there.
Exactly.
We got this.
We got it. We're ready.
We got this.
We will be cocky, but we're confident. You know what I mean? I will be running first, then Victoria will go. I will be throwing the ping pong ball. She will be stacking.
Let's stack them up.
We're just gonna try to fucking kill it.
Now, all we
Ben
can do is
is
do our best.
still dead.
Yeah. Times 2, honestly.
Times 2.
Double it,
You're right. That's fine. We'll get MVP next round. So.
We got our duo lineup. Yeah.
The challenge.
Season 2. Season 2, baby.
All right. So again, just want to make sure you know. I said it's off camera to y'all. I'll say it again on camera. If you put your cup inside the square before you get all 10, I'm going to swat it off. Doesn't matter how many are there. Doesn't matter what's there. I will swat it out.
No kidding.
Hey, peanut gallery.
Quiet on set.
Thank you, Amelia. Shout out for Amelia, by the way, everyone. All right. So, with that being in mind, remember, don't run inside. The guy was very specific. Once you hit the ground, once you hit the door, you can run outside, just not inside. The guy was specific about that. With that in mind, Jacqueline and Dominic ready. Nikki and Victoria ready.
Yeah.
Go! Not till they hit the door. Not till they hit the door.
Oh, they're scattered. Holy shit. Your color, you're blue.
Oh, wow.
They're scattered all over. By the way.
Nick is back first.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot.
Well, you gotta dig deep.
Jacqueline's back. Jacqueline at the table. No! Dominic cannot go until she puts on the table. Now you can go. That's not a specific. Take your partner in.
Girl, I wasn't expecting. We were looking around. We're like, where are they?
Hey, remember, you two cannot go until the other person gets back.
On the table.
On the table, then take him in.
It's really hard to run with the blindfold.
Guys, take him in. You have to take your partner in before you can go. Like a broken record. Dominic's back, take your partner. There, now you can go.
The speed walk.
Nick is back. Make sure to take your partner before you go back out there. All right, Victoria's back out. Oh, this will be fun. Jacqueline's back.
Woo!
Make sure to tag your partner. Who's everybody rooting for?
Everyone!
Good answer.
Great.
Thanks, girl. You want to sub in?
Victoria's back. Wait, no. Pick up the cup. Thanks, Nolan.
Oh, this will be fun.
Puerto Rico. Jacqueline's back.
It's just like an endurance challenge.
Dude, they're far. They're like
I
in
don't
the
know
middle
where they
of
put it. I told you.
You're flying away.
I can get where they put it was up to them. So I do not actually know where they put it up. Alright, Nick's on his way back out.
All right, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 5.
It all depends on how.
Girl. Oh! We're equal 6 to 6 now. Ooh!
Nikki and Victoria have 7 cups. Dom and Jacqueline have 6. Jacqueline back.
Ooh! Tied on up.
Very close game right now. Victoria's back. Number 8 for her and Nick.
One more for you.
You're doing good, girls. Doing good.
I'm so proud of it.
No, seriously. Ooh, Dominic's back. Ooh. Ooh, I hear somebody. Oh, Nick's back. 9, you got one more.
I don't know.
Woo! Woo!
We're done, John.
Keep in mind, anything can happen. It all comes down to who shoots the cups off the table. You have to get all your cups off the table with your ping pong ball. Behind the cone.
Yes. Stack. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Victoria is back. Now you can start stacking the cups in. 4 at the bottom. Keep inside of the square.
Good job.
9 in the middle there, Victoria. Jacqueline, stack in the middle of the middle ground here. Jacqueline,
Middle.
The middle, Jacqueline.
Sorry.
All right. Nick can start shooting. Nick, what do we have in mind?
It was behind the line.
Oh.
Not for mine. Nick, so far, got half his cups off. Got it!
Woo!
All of them have to be on the floor, guys. Remember, all of them have to be on the floor. Dominic, the ricochets going back into the table. Nick, on the floor at his table. Dominic one falls off the table.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actually.
Dominic, go behind the line.
Oh wow.
Really? Come on. Oh my god. Trinity, I dare you to try.
Hey, Dom, he's behind the line.
Oh.
Shit. Come on, you got
Oh!
Dom!
Oh. Girl, this is a hazard. Oh my gosh.
He's just playing catch with himself.
Dom, you put behind the cones. You too.
Oh!
Dom gets another off. Nick has 2 cups. Dom has 3. It's a very close game. Dom, put behind the line.
Oh my god!
Go, go, go! Come on! It's anybody's game. Yeah!
It's okay. Dom and Jacqueline, you ever join the group? You're safe for Summer's game. Finally, Hey, Nikki and Victoria, unfortunately, you two are eliminated. The first one's out of the game. It's a very unfortunate position to be in. Sorry to hear it. Head on outside for extra interview with Jamil, and hopefully this isn't the last time we see you. Take care.
What does that mean?
Head on outside.
If you were listening, I heard a little something.
I wonder what it could be.
I heard that.
All right, the rest of you, congratulations. In a few minutes, we'll start our next challenge. Good luck, everyone.
I would say first and foremost, fuck Ben, screw Ben, sorry buddy,
Yeah,
but
Ben's terrible. He will not win this game.
as of
Mark my
today,
words.
arch nemesis.
Indeed. He sucks. He's terrible. Bad person. I mean, hey, we did good. It's
So
on
that
me,
was-
man. The cups were tough.
That was close.
1 cup left. I mean, that's kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
if you listened really close to what Richie said, although
We'll
we
be
don't know
back.
for sure, he said, hopefully, we'll see you guys back. So that tells me there's probably a comeback challenge. And now Victoria is really, really frustrated and angry. So we finna get our way up back into this game, and we're gonna make
You'll
sure
see us.
we kick Ben's
Yeah.
butt.
I said, and then we're gonna get Ben.
Callie's fine. She's great.
We love her.
Uh,
She's sweet. Ben.
Not Ben though. He's done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then we're gonna beat him in the comeback challenge just to rub it in his
Yeah.
face even more.
Or we're gonna get back in the comeback challenge, and then we're just gonna kick him out.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I can confirm that there is.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I was gonna say.
We will get back into this
We'll be
game.
back.
Yes, thank you very much. Ben.
Ben.
However, I feel Team Yellow because we were like both accepting our fate,
I
so
was
we would
gonna say
definitely
that-
like Michael and Crystal.
Yeah, we'd either have to go against them or go with them.
No, I
right
say
away.
go with them. And
I
then
agree.
Rachel and Nick, obviously,
Yeah.
we love. So that's a solid group. But I guess
That's how
Survivor
we feel.
Wisconsin, no Mo, I guess, because it's Ben's fault. So
Yeah.
no shade.
The Survivor Milwaukee Lions.
That can stay strong.
though.
Yeah, real.